everyone. So today we are here in conversation with Professor Bhupender, who's the director of GIMS Noida. We'll be talking to him to understand more about the institute and the selection process. Hi sir, welcome on board.
Thank you.
It is certainly my pleasure to talk to you this afternoon.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
So to begin with, tell us some of the USPs of the core PGDM program of GIMS that differentiates it from the other peer institutions.
Okay, so as far as the differentiation of the program is concerned, the PGDM program at GIMS, which is a 2-year full-time AICTE approved program, we have a very systematic approach of student transformation, and we systematically give input on behavioral as well as technical skills. There are a lot of corporate these days who talk about that, okay, we need a student who is very strong on behavioral skills. And of course, technical skills are their prime requirement. So our overall structure, the transformation journey of the student is on this particular thought process. So there are activities or probably there are events which I'm going to list. These particular things target the student behavioral skills also as well as technical skills also. And apart from that, we also believe in mapping each of them. That means on the day student gets associated with GIMS, we measure the student's ability or in fact student's status on the behavioral skill. We also measure the student's score on technical skills. And then we develop the tailor-made programs for the students on different skill sets, and then successively term to term, we continuously for a couple of years in a very systematic approach, we work in both the directions. For example, we have certain non-credit inputs in our course, which are roughly 75 to 100 hours for each student in the program span of 2 years. And these non-credit inputs in each term are the inputs which are given on MS Excel primarily. That means making the student familiar with the IT tools. Communication skills, which is a big challenge. So we do not only focus only on the English, polishing the English language, but we also focus on how to establish the right kind of communication. And we go to that niche category where we teach marketing students how to communicate in terms of marketing, how to communicate in terms of finance or human resources or something of that sort. The third input which we give is on soft skills. That covers the behavioral mapping. So this is one part, the non-credit inputs. Then we offer students an international immersion program, which is again, last year we took all 180 students on international immersion program to DMOT Forte University Dubai campus. All 180 students. And they stayed in the university hostel for 3 days, learned, they took certificate on global trade, blockchain, and the international finance transactions or something of that sort. So what the students have done is 3 days they studied in the university hostel, interacted with the international students, talked to their faculties and everything, that how the trade goes on here, how the supply chain, how the export-import is working. So that is again a behavioral skill set building where the student get a confidence and understand the importance of network building. The next, you can say that we have 8 to 10 weeks summer internship program, which is offered by the institution for all the students. It's a compulsory program, credit input, in which there is a complete corporate exposure which is given to the students. With that comes the live projects also, where the students go on short live projects. Apart from that, we also deliver a sequential talk series to the students. These talk series are divided into 3 categories: the Chanakya talk series, Prabodhan talk series, and Samarik talk series. So Chanakya talk series primarily when the CEO level people, CEO, CXO or CHRO level people come and talk to the student, talk about the lot of leadership skills and everything. While Prabodhan talk series is totally dedicated to the functional managers, where the student also learn the middle layer of the management. While Samarik is honoring the people who are in defense forces or did something good for the society. So that particular talk series enables the students to connect socially better. So this is another thing which we do, and it's a very systematic plan that in each term, one Chanakya talk series, one Samarik talk series, one Prabodhan talk series needs to take place. Industrial visit, most of the institutions are doing, we are also doing the same. Then we have self-directed learning concept in our curriculum, which is quite a unique thing. The student has a list of 7-8 curriculum items, out of which he can pick up 2 credit activities under the guidance of mentor, and he actually can complete that particular activity and get the credit for their PGDM diploma. The next thing which we do is the certification. So we understand this concept that in 2 years program and with limited number of credits, we will not be able to deliver the entire knowledge in the credit structure. So in addition, in each term, we give a student a certification, and our certification delivery partners are Brent Thornton and IMBX. So we deliver certification to the students which add a really heavy weight to their CVs. So these are certain things out of all the salient features which we do and which separate us from the other B schools. Like we have a tie-up with Aqua, which is a course in financial valuation, and that is exclusively with us in the Northern India. So all these are very unique practices which actually, in sense, enable us to develop our students, transform students better in terms of employability.
Yeah. So in a nutshell, you're saying it's going to be a custom-based adaptive learning that someone will go through for the next 2 years, depending on what the current skill sets are and what the future expectations they are keeping in mind.
So there are two approaches if I see. One approach is called a comprehensive approach, where we largely design our entire curriculum on that particular industry focused, where people from industry contribute and we keep on improvising that particular curriculum. So that is a comprehensive, or I would say collective approach, which is there sitting for all the students. Then right under that umbrella, there are some tailor-made programs. For example, let us suppose a student is pretty good in IT skills. He's an engineer, pretty good in IT skills. He understands how to develop probably a simple web page, very good in Excel programming, basic programming. That student needs a little more or extra effort in terms of his behavioral skills, of soft skills, perhaps, as I may say. So what I'm saying is, one is the comprehensive plan picture, which I have discussed largely. Then under that umbrella, we divide the students, and in fact, we tailor-made the students as per the skill set which they need in the specific domain. So those particular, we have a fully operational learning and development department. There are 6 to 7 people in that. And that department's job is right from day one. Right from day one, when I say right from day one, 30th June, when the students come in the campus, we have a very good rubrics and structure in place where the student is assessed out of 120. Last time in the scheme 120, the student is assessed on his existing skills. Tailor-made designs are made. They are delivered, and after one first term, again out of 120, those scorings are done. That what is improving in the student. So there is a tailor-made for individual student, as well as there is a comprehensive picture of the program, how in general the program is going to get inflow.
I'm sure a lot of comprehensive personal mentorship must be given to all the students.
Yes, we have a very well laid down mentorship program. Right now, we are operating with 2 mentors on each student. One is the faculty mentor and one is the industry mentor. We are also working with, from this term onward, that if alumni can also join in. So one student will be having 3 mentors. Apart from that, there are mentorship in the bits and pieces. For example, if a student goes into summer internship, so 2 months an industry mentor is there.
No doubt.
So there are regular mentorship meetings where there is a hand-holding of a student from day one, the consistent guidance on the type of specialization student takes, the type of difficulties student is facing in learning. We understand, even if the biggest of the structures on the planet, the mentorship plays a big role.
No doubt.
Biggest of the universities, biggest of the institutions, doesn't matter where you go. So we understand the importance of mentorship and guidance, and this is a very well structured program in place.